there is way more to the story than people are talking about. When I read the story, I see that the reporters miss a lot of shit. For one, he didn't commit suicide over his favorite character, Itachi. He probably committed suicide over depression, and Itachi's death may be added on. So basically, today we have a kid, 14 years old, that just committed suicide in Russia, 1 year younger than me. In Russia. Now, this is not surprising. Russia leads almost all of Europe in suicide rates, all of the world. And this primarily has to do with discrimination, bullying, discrimination, homophobia, just a lot of stupid shit. Like Christian beliefs are pushed onto you. Like Arabs and Jews there are extremely discriminated against unless you're rich in Russia. There's a lot of rich Jews in Russia. Like the billionaires in Russia are mostly Jewish because, you know, Jews always have money. Well, that's really dumb to say, but I'm talking about like when you're comparing it to other minorities. Like Jews are minorities in a lot of countries, but they have a lot of money. For like, if you divide the amount of Jews there are in this world and the amount of money they have, I believe that they have like the most money out of any race. Now, this does not say that they're smarter or this is. I believe that what happened was, you know, this kid has a bad social life or whatever. Maybe he grows up in a religious household. Maybe he has certain beliefs pushed on him that, you know, he doesn't like. Maybe he's trying to get away from things. I'm pretty sure it mostly has to do with bullying in school, and he watched anime to kind of get over these kinds of things. Eventually, the death of one of his favorite characters piled up on the hundreds of other things in his life, and 3 days later, they found his body dead. Now, in Russia, if you guys don't know, for the first, you know, year on YouTube, I've been to Russia at least 3 or 4 times, 5 times, I think. I'm half Russian, but, you know, that's just who I am, you know. The country's bad. It's like a third world country in a lot of areas. Now, the only city that you can live in Russia and actually have a comfortable life is probably St. Petersburg or Moscow. That's about it. Because other than that, most of the cities are rural. The people there are uneducated. They see an Arab walking, they see a minority group walking, and they'll beat them. They see Chechens walking, and they will beat them and discriminate. And it's honestly sad. And I don't fall into American propaganda either on a lot of things. Like, I will see a lot of news about Middle East or Libya or North African countries. I'll be like, nah, America, there's a lot of shit, and you know, that America media reporters and other people do to, you know, cover up a lot of these cases. They make, you know, groups of people seem a lot worse than they are. Like, they kill a lot of innocent people in the Middle East that don't deserve to be killed, while there's a lot of bad people in the Middle East. There's a lot more people in the Middle East who are innocent, and just going to the Middle East and causing a war is not something that a first world country should do. Now, I believe that bullying just sort of got to him. It's really sad, to be honest with you, because when I hear these stories, you know, I think to myself, what if this was me? What if I was, you know, someone who was like depressed like this, and I just watched anime to get away from depression? Me personally, I don't watch anime to get away from depression. I listen to music. I try to hang out with friends or people that, you know, I enjoy hanging out with, because anime, to me, it's really dull sometimes. And I like to watch anime when I'm having a good day. I'll just, you know, drink a cup of fucking tea, lie the fuck down, watch One Piece, Naruto, whatever. Because honestly, if I'm having a bad day, I'll watch certain anime series. Not ones that'll bring my mood down, because there are a lot of anime series that'll just bring your fucking mood down. And I am not joking. Get out of your home if you're having a bad day. Don't just sit at home. Unless it's a different type of a bad day. But I'm just saying, like, this is not something that I found surprising, because there's a lot of kids that do these kinds of things. This is already one of the more cases that, you know, were anime related. A kid from Death Note died. A kid from Dragon Ball Z died. This is the third case for Naruto. And this is making us Naruto fans seem like we're fucking, like, we're insane. And we're not. He probably was depressed, and he just couldn't get away from his life. His parents were, you know, weren't doing anything to help. He was bullied at school. His favorite character died. I believe Neverworld missed a lot of points, but then again, you know, he was just giving you guys the news, and I'm just here to capitalize on this news and just go a little bit more in depth. That's all I can say. I'm sorry if you guys didn't like this video, but I felt like I had to address it because a lot of people didn't know that I was Russian.
It's 2 a.m., man. It's 2 a.m.
1 a.m. for me, man. Shit.
It's way past Double 4's bedtime, man. You gotta be in bed by 7.
It's all 11:10.
You got school in the morning, dog.
Yo, double 4 gotta be in the bed by the time the street lights come on.
Yeah. Does he still do the Naruto Daily, by the way? Does he still do that? The Naruto Daily? Is that dumb?
No, I don't know.
Big test
I don't think so.
man.
Does he still do Naruto? Does someone know?
I don't watch his shit. Don't look at me, man.
I don't know. Maybe someone watches
and
it.
fake titties.
No, man. I remember when I was a kid.